What's going on, you guys? Aesthetics here, Optimized CEO, and in this video, oh yeah, represent modern lifestyle. Always, can't forget that. In this video, a little bit of a story time. I'll be talking about how I manifested my Maserati. Okay, it's very important because I believe there's a lot of life lessons that can be learned here in my story. Also, it's fun to talk about, so here we go. We're gonna get into it. I think I can help a lot of people that are trying to manifest their own supercars and exotic cars and stuff like that. Why? Because they're fun to drive. Let's go back to mini entrepreneur Akash, trying to be, I was a fitness coach. That's where I started, scaled the fitness coaching business. Through personal development and me learning, I acquired a higher caliber of friends and mentors and whatnot that had exotic cars, right? You know what I mean? I raised my mindset, I got to a higher frequency, so I started to notice people at higher frequencies and they started noticing me and they were like, hey, we should be friends. And I'm like, cool, yeah, let's go to networking events together. Okay, cool, roll with me. Oh shit, you have a Maserati too? Okay, you should drive. And he did. We were friends, stuff like that. So slowly we go stuff together, we're going out to eat, whatnot, hey, what's up, bro? Can I drive the whip? You know what I mean? Help me manifest my own and stuff like that. I'm gonna get into the whole manifesting thing in a second here, but I would drive the supercars of my friends, right? I would literally drive their cars and understand what it feels like to drive their cars. This is very important. You have to understand how it would feel, right? And become very acquainted with what it would feel like for whatever you're trying to manifest. Fundamental concept, it just is what it is. It's the law of manifestation, right? Before you get it in this reality, you have to already have it in your mind and in your imagination, be able to feel that experience there. The very same way that you're able to think about a time that you were hella happy, in the past, and you feel all the happy emotions come up, or a time where you felt hella sad, you can I'm not trying to be all Debbie Downer, but what if you lost a loved one, you can go back to that, you can feel that grief in the moment. So same thing, that's what I was doing. I was driving their cars, so that way I could feel when I do my mind movies at nighttime and to try to manifest the life I want to have for myself. I could envision myself driving these supercars, what they would feel like, how I would drive them, how this, how it would represent myself in the world, showing up in, different meetings and to different work stuff and, just what it would be like to have that kind of a car, right? Understanding the driving experience, all that jazz, right? One of my other friends, Tony Hughes, he had a Ferrari. I would always be driving his Ferrari and stuff like that. Why? Not just to drive my friend's car. No, it was to help me manifest my own, right? To become acquainted with that feeling, right? So how did I get my own Maserati? What happens is before you get what you want, you have to become energetically aligned to what it is that you want. Before I got a Maserati, I already felt like I should be driving a Maserati because I'm driving all these supercars. It's normal. My friend, it was very normal to me. When I got my car, I was like, this is awesome. But I'm like, yeah, this is what I should drive. I feel like my car is a very good reflection of who I am. When people let their luxury items define them, if they ain't got their jewelry on, they don't feel right. If their car isn't looking a certain type of way, they can't show up in another car, or they're more attached. That is their identity instead of it being a mere reflection of their identity, right? They're attaching their identity to things that are not them. That's not how you manifest. No, that's how you get it taken away from you. Because in order to get what you want, you gotta deserve what you want, right? So the universe is oh shit, Akash is grinding, he's leveling up, he's on his grind, personal development, leveling up his business, leveling up his friends, leveling up his conversations, what he does in his free time, you know what I mean? Oh, and he's driving supercars now I know how to do that, right? One thing that, it's only a matter of time before I get my own, right? So, and I did. So I became so secure with myself and my power level that when I really felt like I didn't need a car to be me is when I actually got it. Right, it's kind of funny. I remember one of my old business partners at the time. He told me, he was like, "Man, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you driving this Honda around? You're still it's a good car, but you're Akash. You know what I mean? You can't be driving this normal car." His words, not mine. I didn't care. A car is a car. I take that back. A car is not a car. There's levels of cars. But what I mean is, it didn't define me. You know what I'm saying? So. He was like, yeah, man, you can't be doing this, man. Let's go on Facebook Marketplace right now. I'm like, okay, I'll go look right now. And I just typed in Maserati Gran Turismo. I loved those cars. I thought they were super dope. They're very economical, right? It's not like I'm buying some $250,000, Lambo or something like that. No, much more affordable. And I just really wanted one. I just thought they're cool. The Tridents are just so dope. And I went on Facebook Marketplace, and lo and behold, within 30 seconds, I found a Maserati for a steal. Great deal. I hit the guy up on the spot. The next day I was there and I made a cash offer. There were so many offers on the car, but literally the car was already mine because the other people were not energetically aligned to the car. They were like trying to buy it on a budget. You could tell, I could just tell by how he was talking about the interactions. Like people are over there like trying to finance it and do this and that. Like, I'm like, hey, here, cash, boom, give me the keys right now. You know, and because like I want that car. I did the same thing with my penthouse too. I'm like, I want this penthouse, here, sign right now, mine. Other people like, they're like, fuck, they're trying to buy it because it defines them for the most part. You know what I mean? Don't be doing that. That's not how you manifest. Like, no, right? Like you can't be having that. Like, oh, I want to upgrade my living, but I don't think I deserve that. Well, if you don't think you deserve that, then you don't, okay? Because it just is what it is. And maybe you really don't deserve that right now. Maybe you need to just go and hustle more, right? I'm talking, this video is for people that want to buy supercars, right? And learn about manifestation. So, to get what you want, you gotta deserve what you want, right? So, I did that with this penthouse, but I did it with my Maserati as well. Like, I felt like that car was an extension of who I am, right? I really felt very comfortable driving that car. I felt really good about that car. I felt like this is what I should be driving. Right, not the other way around, like, can I afford this and stuff like that. If that's what you're thinking, like maybe like this is not the best decision for you, right? So that is the story about how I manifested my Maserati. First, you have to have it in your mind. Thoughts become things, just like Kai Green said. Old quote right there, thoughts become things. It's gotta be real up here before it becomes real out here. Like in that video I made, you gotta change the internal before the external changes. Same concept, that's how I manifested the Maserati. First, I saw it in my mind. Second, I got around other Maseratis and exotic cars. Proximity to power. The next thing after proximity to power is you get the power, okay? And I'm not saying the Maserati gives you power. I'm saying it takes a certain amount of power to attain the Maserati, okay? So, recap. Yeah, it has to be real in the mind, and then it becomes real in reality. Second of all, you have to understand, you have to emotionally understand how it would feel to have that. And you have to keep experiencing that feeling. Your body and mind don't know the difference. You could like I said, in your head, you could literally just take yourself to a time where you were extremely, like, you're happy, like you just had a crazy W of some kind. And then you will feel that emotion right now, right? That will cause a quantum ripple effect into the matrix. That is what happened, right? I'm driving these the Matrix is like, oh shit, Kosh feels like a boss. He's driving all these boss cars. He has boss friends. He should have a boss car too. Yeah, okay, Facebook Marketplace. And let's send all these other people that ain't really serious about buying this car to inquiry from this guy so that Akash can negotiate and get another a better deal because he has an all cash offer and everybody else trying to do all these loans and shit like that. And like, no, I have no car payment. I have the pink slip to my car, yay. So, that's how I manifested my Maserati. It's a little, little story for you guys right now, because I feel like a lot of people can get a lot of nuggets of knowledge, a lot of wisdom from this about how to manifest in your own life. So let me know if this video was cool, if it was fun. I'm sure it was cool. I just meant like, let me know if you had a good time. Well, I'm sure you did. I'm sure. Who doesn't, right? Oh gosh, you gotta have fun with it. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Comment below your manifestations. Tell me about some shit you manifested that's cool, and talk to me about that. I love hearing about this stuff. I love hearing other people's W's. So, much love, guys. Until next time, I'm out.